Welcome everybody to another Boldcast reaction. I'm Carson.
I'm Lindsay.
And this is our reaction and review to Naruto episode 91. What happened last time?
Last time, Tsunade was being kind of a bitch in the restaurant. She was just like
Talking shit.
I have all these cards and they're so good, and then she pulled out a 4 and then she fought a child in the streets. Naruto. And she sort of had this realization of like she like saw Naruto, and then like in the background she saw her boyfriend and her brother like being like, yeah, I'm assuming she's thinking like, yeah, they probably wouldn't want me to go into a crazy deal with a literal evil villain of the world, you know. So I think she had sort of been like, I'm gonna do what I want, and I'm gonna go for Orochimaru's deal, and I'm gonna be selfish and do what I want. And then she sees Naruto and she's like, I can't fucking do that. That's not what they would want. I'm not gonna sacrifice an entire village of people. But we haven't seen her actually make a decision at this point. But I'm assuming the decision is going to be at least no to Orochimaru, if not yes to Jiraiya.
Alrighty, we'll see what happens this episode of Naruto. Hope you guys enjoy our reaction review. If you want to get ahead, you can get 4 episodes ahead on Patreon right now, patreon.com/boldcast. We got Konosuba and Demon Slayer, which you can get early on, and a bunch of other exclusive stuff that's coming. This is not a market substitute for Naruto. We assume that by watching our reaction, you've already seen the show. We ask you to support the official release by watching on Crunchyroll or Netflix. We use some of the footage in our videos to add context to our content in order to let people know what we're talking about. It's not to give a free copy. If you're looking for a free way to watch the show, this is not it. We cut to our reaction. We do not cut to the story. Sometimes those things overlap, so we include the story in our reactions, but our objective is not to provide a free copy of the story. It is to provide our reaction to the story. So, with that, getting into this episode of Naruto, episode 91. Anything you want to say before we get going?
Nope.
Let's go. Okay, here we go. That is so dangerous.
He shouldn't even try to take her on.
Naruto, are you alright? Jiraiya, are you the one who taught this little kid the Rasengan?
Rasengan.
Well, of course I did. I'm his teacher, aren't I? What of it?
You and the 4th Hokage are the only ones who can use that jutsu. What's the point of teaching it to someone who can never master it, you old fool? Giving him false hopes like that. Filling his head with stupid ideas. Making him think he could actually be Hokage someday. I'll show you who's stupid. Just wait. Just wait. Just 3 days and I'll have that jutsu down flat. Watch what you say, kid. I might just hold you to it. I said it and I never go back on my word. That's my Nindo, my ninja way.
Oh.
I'll give you 1 week. If you can master that jutsu by then, I'll admit I'm wrong and that you're worthy of becoming Hokage. I'll even throw in my necklace. Lady Tsunade, no! No, you don't really mean that! You can keep it. I'm not really jewelry.
That necklace belonged to the first Hokage himself. There are only 2 like it in the world. Why, that little thing is worth 3 gold mines in the mountains on top of it.
Lady, you've got yourself a bet.
It's always money with this kid.
Well, you
stole it all.
Money.
However, you lose and admit I was right, and I get the money in front.
How'd you get that?
Wait a second. Lady Tsunade, what are you doing? How could you gamble with the necklace? He hasn't a chance of winning. Let's go, Shippuden.
Oh no.
No matter how bad things got, she's never bet the necklace before. I know it's awfully late. I'm sorry, but
You got something on your neck there, Shizune.
I want to get a good night's sleep because I'm going to start training first thing in the morning. That's just, and also, about Lady Tsunade. I couldn't care less about that crazy old cat. She's not the type of person you think she is.
The old bat.
Anything about her. The day she lost all she had.
Lore.
Please understand, that necklace is more precious than life for her. It's not simply a piece of jewelry to be gambled away on a silly bet.
Look, a bet's a bet. Anyway, it was her idea, not mine.
You'll be sorry. If you think it's something you'll be able to wear like a trophy, this is not just any necklace. It won't accept anyone else wearing it. Only on Lady Tsunade does it remain safe. When anyone else puts it on, they die.
Is that real?
Noaki, I can't believe you're 12.
Nawaki.
Happy birthday.
Just because you're my sister, you don't have to give me presents. I'm not a little kid anymore. You know that?
Oh yeah? You're still a kid as far as I'm concerned. Anyway, whether you are or not, go on and open it. I think you're definitely gonna like it.
Sister, is this what I think it is?
Yeah, it belonged to our grandfather, the necklace of the first Hokage.
I love you! Oh, I will, and not just the necklace. This entire village meant a lot to our grandfather, and I'm gonna take good care of all of it.
Noaki?
After all, I'm the grandson of the Hokage who built the village hidden in the leaves.
Remember, like you always say, a man never goes back on his word.
Right. And I give my word I'll follow our grandfather's footsteps and be just like him. To be Hokage. That is my dream.
Noaki, take off your headband, just for a sec.
Huh?
Go on, take it off. I have one more present I want to give you. A magic charm to make your dream come true. Mwah.
Of course, it's a storm out.
Oh God.
Best if you don't look, Tsunade.
What difference can it make? The condition the body's in, she won't even be able to recognize her brother.
Silence, Orochimaru!
Already just a...
This is what happens in war. Shinobi are just left on the battlefield to die. There are no doctors or healers to help them. It's too bad the boy was so reckless, if he thought he were invulnerable. And the day after receiving such a lovely gift, too.
Literally the next day.
I say we need to establish a teaching facility to train selected ninja in the healing arts. And we need to do it now. At once. We've lost too many shinobi already.
Yes, there is much sense in what you say, Tsunade. But at present, we have no one with enough expertise in such things. We're in the midst of a great war, and our enemies won't sit back and wait for us.
So we do nothing? We go on throwing their lives away?
I agree. I say she's right. If we can learn to save future generations of shinobi, then those who've died, perhaps this way their deaths will have meaning.
The one guy who stood up for her.
There's no need to thank me. What you said was right. It's getting late. Would you like me to see you home?
Oh, but don't you... Isn't your house...
Mm-hmm. The other way.
Don't bother, really.
Oh, it's no bother. Besides, I love this walk and all its memories. It's the way I used to go to pick my little sister up at the academy.
Used to?
Yes. That night a year ago, when the village was attacked, my sister was killed.
So him too. We're the same.
Some nice lore there for Tsunade.
Tomorrow's another mission into enemy territory.
Oh, they're gonna show the whole thing. I didn't think they were gonna show the entire
We're beset by
backstory.
death. It's all around us. I give my life to bring some order to this war-torn world. I love this village
Careful what you wish
with
for.
all my heart. I want to protect them. To be Hokage. That is my dream.
Don't say that.
And thus I sealed him with the curse of death.
I want you to have it.
Yep.
Hang on, Don. You'll be all right.
Tsunade. I don't want to die yet.
Just in case you were wondering why she's afraid of blood. I thought they were gonna save that for another episode. I'm glad they just did it now.
So you see now.
Funny finding you here.
What the hell do you want?
Don't be that way. Bring me the house special over here and a drink.
Yes, sir. Coming up.
Why does the
sounds
shop
so
owner
evil.
sounds evil?
Master Jiraiya.
Yes, whatever you say, sir. I'll get the special vintage for one of the Sanin.
Perfect, just the thing. This was their dream, and they were all willing to gamble everything to achieve it, even their lives. But trade that dream, and you make all their sacrifices meaningless. Why am I saying this? Could you do such a thing? If I thought you could, I would stop you right here and now.
It has nothing to do with me anymore.
A person who feels nothing at the death of those close to him is no different than a butcher. There was no one who cared more for the village or felt its pain more deeply. I remember the day.
Okay, that's enough of the lecture! That dumb kid. Why did you have to bring him here?
To be Hokage, that is my dream.
They're a lot alike. They must be almost the same age.
To be Hokage, that is my dream.
You're always so reckless. You want to kill yourself? You're still just a genin, so if there's ever a real battle, you get out of there fast.
Are you crazy? I'm never gonna run away.
They're more alike than you know.
This is a fucking awesome episode.
He looks like a starfish.
There's no way. I'm totally out of gas. Just gotta try it again tomorrow.
Of gas. Do you have cars in this world? Out of gas? Already out.
Naruto never came in after been training all night.
Oh, he just slept out there. What'd you think of that one? That was a big episode.
It was a big episode.
That was huge.
It was like
There was like hardly any filler. The only filler was like at the end when all the flashbacks and reminding of like the decision.
of what literally just happened.
Yeah.
What we literally just saw. I didn't mind it though. Man, that's pretty rough. I thought when it was like anyone else who wears this necklace will die.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, is that just like a thing to say, or does it literally just kill them if they put it on?
Oh,
but
like is it a literal
cursed
that like
item
strangles you to death?
Yeah, that's what I was wondering. But no, it just the last two people other than Tsunade who wore that necklace died horribly.
Yeah.
So that's really sad.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And they both wanted to be Hokage.
Yep, they're both just like, man, I love this village. I just want to, I want to do anything for this village. Her brother was literally just Naruto, but less, dumb and crazy.
Yeah.
He was just like, oh, wow, this village is so great. All the Hokages are so awesome. They did so many good things for this village. I want to be like that. I'm going to be Hokage. And then she's like, oh, you're always getting hurt. If there's a real fight, you need to get out of there. And he's like, no, there's no way. I'm gonna keep fighting no matter what. And it's literally just Naruto.
I never go back on my word. I never back down from a fight. Believe it. Yeah. And then her boyfriend was the only guy to stand up for her and be on her side because he also lost his sister.
Yeah, he went through a very
sibling.
similar journey with that of he lost people, but then he just wanted to make it better, look for ways to improve it so less people die. It's still shitty.
Mm-hmm.
That's just
And then fucking Orochimaru.
Yeah, Orochimaru. What the fuck?
What a shame.
Oh, look at this necklace. He's literally just laughing and
Even
being
if she
really
were to look, there was no way anyone could recognize the body with the state that it's in.
so horrible. He's such a piece of shit. I literally hate him.
Yeah.
And he's just always been creepy.
As fuck.
Man, I just, like, imagine her being, like Orochimaru's like, oh, don't worry, I'll bring them back, and then just, like, remembering, oh, yeah, remember that time that you, like, were completely insensitive and disrespectful when my brother died?
Mm-hmm.
And now you're saying, oh, I can bring him back. Fuck off.
Mm-hmm. The thing is, he literally can bring them back.
I know.
For how long is questionable.
Long, and
maybe he can do it for a long time. We don't know how long it lasts.
I doubt it would last forever, and I doubt that they would be happy or
to be tethered
fulfilled.
to another person's dead body.
And it seems to be kind of unclear of what that means, because, like, I'm still kind of confused in the Hokage fight. The one episode when he first brought them back, they were behaving like it was them, and then the next episode they were just, like, standing there for, like, 5 minutes.
You gotta remember that whole fight was hugely spread out. So, like, a second lasted so long, so, like, them standing there doing nothing, it was realistically more like a second. And then he put the fucking charms in the back of their heads that, like, subdued their personality and made them more robotic, but still able to use their own jutsu. That's what that happened.
Yeah, I guess it just seemed weird because they, like, drew it out in a way that, like, was kind of weird.
Yeah.
But yeah, I wouldn't trust that guy.
Do you think she's gonna do it? Do you think she's gonna go for the deal? Still?
I think it depends on what Naruto does. I mean, maybe somehow he will master it in a week, but that seems unlikely.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know. She seems to be, like, really torn, because she's just, like, she really wants her brother and her boyfriend to come back, but there's literally a guy, like, a kid, who is just, like, who's just like them, right here, right now.
Mm-hmm.
That's a hard thing in, like, multiple ways, because it's, like, hard because she's seeing, like, she's getting so reminded of her brother, but she's also, like, it's also, like, do I trade off, like, this kid and all his dreams?
This kid.
And, like, every other kid like him just for my brother and my boyfriend?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I can see why she's struggling, because it's just, like, it's a really shitty situation, and I think it makes it a lot harder for her now that Naruto's there.
Yeah.
And then Jiraiya doesn't believe she's capable of it.
Of what?
Of actually taking the deal.
Mm.
Because or else he's like, if I thought that you were actually capable of that, you wouldn't be for much longer.
Yeah, exactly. And he got so serious there for a second.
His face was like...
like all the hatch marks and shit. Yeah, it was good.
So that kind of makes me concerned, because it's, like, hyping up the fact that she's not, that this isn't you. That if I thought you were capable of this, I wouldn't let that happen. Mm-hmm. So it's, like, hyping it up like she's not going to do it, which makes me scared that she might do it. So I hope she doesn't, but I'm not 100% confident in that opinion.
Well, there's only one way to find out. Hope you guys, if you enjoyed the video, we hope you leave a like on the video. It really helps us out. And possibly subscribe if you're liking these videos. If you want to get ahead, you can check out our Patreon. That's in the description. Patreon.com/boldcast. But with that, hope you enjoyed. We'll see you in the next one. I'm Carson.
I'm Lindsay.
Bye-bye. And thank you to all of our patrons, especially those in the Student Council: Michael Wells,
Vash,
Salad Dallas,
Jude Caspino Buford,
Charles Liu,
D23L,
JC Andrada,
Napoleon Bonaparte,
Handicap Bonkai,
Brian,
Nelson Barbosa,
Xavier Rhodes,
Chris Janvey,
Yeet,
Lewis,
Iwin Pilger,
Aurora,
John Ortega,
and Zenge. Thank you guys so much, and we'll see you in the next one.